When you send emails out, whether you are a large organization or a solopreneur, maybe an individual, you have the bottom part of the email, which is your signature block. So it says standard, who you are, maybe how to get in touch with you, etc. And if you're a solopreneur, small business person, you do want to make sure you have that. But it can be a bit of a pain to add it in every single time. So let's see how to automatically have a signature or multiple signatures available. Okay, so I'm in Outlook 365 and I'm actually on the online. It doesn't matter with Outlook whether I'm online or on the app on the computer. There are two different apps on the computer, on the desktop version. One of them, it looks exactly like the online version, so you have the same functionality, and when you add something to one of them, like a signature, it adds it to the other. But if you're on the desktop Outlook, the old classic version, it's static, it's separate. So I suggest to use this 365 version, and then it's the same everywhere. And it should also be available if you use the mobile edition of the app. So the first thing that you want to do is create a new email. Now I already have a signature block in mine, and I have quite a lot of different bits of information. You can have as much or as little as you want. If you already have one on a computer, maybe an old email with it, you can copy that. That's how I got this one. I took one that I created in other software and I've brought it in here. So if you wanted to look at, say, Canva and create one in there or another app, you can. So let's take a look, and I've got this here, and I go into the insert. Now this is not available if you're not in a new email, so that's why I've created the new email. Insert, we have signature. When I click on it, it has my signature block, my default one, and then it says signatures ... Click on that and it takes me into settings. So if you're already in settings, which is file and settings, you can do this by going into account and signatures. Okay. And in account and signatures, you add signature, and this is where you can just click and paste the signature. You can give it a name, so I can call this one my And you also have lots of different options here. Yeah. So subscript, superscript, I can scroll more. Yeah. More options. Okay, I can insert links, pictures, tables. Now, if you are a business, we are required to have certain information at the bottom of documentation and emails from our business so that we are identified as a business. And it is a requirement. So just make sure that you do a check and see what is required in your regulatory area or country, I should say. Okay, like here I need to say that now I'm not going to continue and put all of it in, because I could spend a lot of time here. I'd put a picture. You can put icons in there and links to your social media. If you've got a quiz or a webinar or something, you can put that information in. I usually put my link to book power hours, etc. So you can put all sorts. Now at the very bottom, you have a great feature of set as a default for new messages or set as a default for replies and forwards. When I'm working for larger companies, they usually have a default for new messages, but then I usually add in a shorter one for replies and forwards. So I might not want to use the full signature block with all the disclaimers and everything else. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I'll have a shorter one, especially if we have a lot of back and forth. And then you can format as normal. You click on save, and that's it. I now have my new signature. You can edit them, you can also delete them, and in the dots you have more. So you have set as default, etc. I have default for new message and replies also at the top, which just have a drop down to select. Okay, once I'm finished, I can go back, and in any email I can go into signatures, click, and it just swaps out my signature. So this way, if you have a signature, say you trade as two different names, so you have your main registered limited company, and then you're also, like myself, trading as something else, you might have a different signature for the trading as, so that people know that actually you're a trading as with different information. Let me know how you've used signatures and what features you like best in your signature. And if you have any suggestions for any new topics, do put that in the comments. And if you found this video useful, helpful, or interesting, then please do click on that thumbs up. It does help. If you'd like to see more of my videos, then subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much and have a fantastic day. Bye for now.